The game is mine. The game is mine. The game is mine.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So yeah, man, I don't be doing too much of nothing, man. I don't be doing shit but sitting at the house, man, jacking off, watching YouTube videos, man. And look, man, one day I came across this To Catch a Predator shit, man. And the shit be having me so dead, I had to do a skit on this shit. Because they walk in, they see Chris Hansen, right? Soon as they see Chris Hansen, they be like a deer in headlights. They be like, sir, I swear, sir, I was going to sit here and talk to her. Well, have a seat right there. I'm going to read these transcripts. You're like, sir, I know those transcripts are a little risky, sir, but I swear, sir, all that stuff was just fairy tales, sir. Well, okay. Did you tell her if your girl come close to me, she's not going home where she's supposed to be? And you're going to eat the booty like groceries? Why would you say that to a 14-year-old girl, man? I know, sir. I'm sorry, sir. But my brother uses my computer, sir. Is your brother here or are you here? I know, sir. Sir, are you Chris Hansen? Yes, I am Chris Hansen. With daylight and NBC. And this is To Catch a Predator. They walk outside, start putting their shirt over their face and shit. I be thinking like, nigga, you've been on camera for 13 minutes and 12 seconds. We've seen your face. Putting your shirt over your face right now, it's not going to help you, bro. You're exposed. Everybody know what you be doing in your spare time, big dog.
It's real out here, yeah. Now,
Yo,
it's
would
real out
appreciate
here.
y'all,
Thank you,
appreciate
man,
y'all.
for coming on board again,
I appreciate
man.
you
Thank
for having me, bro.
Now, you just killed the stage. Well, I don't know. I wasn't in attendance, but to be invited on that platform, the Grog Shop, a world-renowned platform, how did that come about?
You know, the Grog Shop usually have like every second Monday, like twice a month. They usually have an open mic platform, and that was just like the open mic platform. But I'm one of the Grog Shop favorites. Like, they always put me last. They already know I'm the funniest. You know, I don't want to sound arrogant or nothing, but I'm probably one of the most funniest people to be at open night at the Grog Shop. Like, I'm known to being funny. When they introduce me, they say it's a very funny comedian. Like, even, you know, John Bruin, he headed that right there. So he already know, man, I'm very funny with the stand-up, man. That's like, I feel like stand-up one day where I'm going to, that's going to be my bread and butter. You feel me? Because I look at people like Mike Epps and Lavelle Crawford and people like that tour around the country every week, 48 weeks out the month, 48 weeks out the year, I mean. I remember I was watching a Mike Epps interview. I watch interviews, I do stuff like that. I practice. I look at like everything. I watch old comics, you know, on YouTube. You can find anything on YouTube.
Can you name some?
Like anybody, like I watch
George Carlin.
Yeah, I watch Red Fox. I watch Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Michael Collier.
Big shout out to Eddie Murphy too. He in negotiations right now to come back to stand up to do a special on Netflix.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So we looking forward to that.
Yeah. Netflix. Like one day I want to be on Netflix. You know, that's a main goal. Like, man, get better at my stand up, and one day perfect my act to the point where I get this big name. Then they gotta start paying me to come on the shows. Then I start touring the country. You feel me? Y'all gonna see Itsrealouthere everywhere. I'm trying to tour the country with my stand up.
Well, that's what Dave Chappelle is doing. He's writing original content, dealing with his comedy, and he's getting it picked up by these networks where they're paying him a handsome ransom. So you're seeing these things, and you're looking to pattern your career after some of those same things.
Yeah, man, I'm looking to pattern my career like Ha Davis. He one of the most best examples I can give you right now. Somebody that blew up off of social media. Somebody that blew up off of skits, but now he's doing stand-up. And I pretty much, that's feel like one of the best ways you got to make it one day out here is doing the skits. Like, people want to see you doing skits. That's how you're going to get your name. That's how you're going to get popular.
You know what? I'm starting to think, you know, people really just now, you know, getting hip to the skits and doing the skits. But I think it really popped off when Big Chuck and Lil Jon was doing it. You know, they killed the skit game. Were you a fan of Big Chuck?
Oh, yeah. Everybody was a fan of Big Chuck and Lil Jon.
You know what? And see Draco Lamar. But you know what, Drake? I had already asked Big Chuck, could I use the laugh? He had already said yeah. So when I go to use it, don't think I'm biting Draco Lamar or Big Chuck. Well, you can say I'm, you know, I'm paying homage to Big Chuck I'm flattering Big Chuck and Lil John, but I got the okay from the OG.
Right. I remember like being a kid watching the reruns of Big Chuck and Lil John, and it like seemed like all my life I was practicing for stand up and performing, but I just didn't know it because I was always infatuated like Big Chuck and Lil John. I used to watch Cat Williams, all this. I watched that probably like 5 times and would laugh every time. Not knowing like, dang, why am I so infatuated with this comedy? Why am I so infatuated with this stand up? Because I was preparing myself for that one day. So yeah, then they run outside and then they get tackled. They be thinking they cool. Some people think they cool. They be walking out like everything cool. Then they get tackled. Oh shit! But like, sir, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, sir. Hey, sir, let me go. Let me go, sir. I be like these niggas, like, look at these niggas, man. These niggas, it's funny every time, I swear. And then one time they got to the interview and shit, right? He was talking to the one dude. He was like, sir, I know everything I said was wrong, sir. But since I didn't do anything, can you just let me go? He said, so you can go with another 13-year-old girl? He was like, point taken. I get what you're saying. Point taken.
Well, tell me, what is most of your material like? Is it raunchy? Is it dark? Is it political? Is it a black and white thing or a combination? What is your content like?
I would say it's relatable. That's why I feel like I get so much laughs at the Grog Shop. Because really, believe it or not, comedy is kind of like a science. Your jokes have to be relatable. Pretty much everybody has to be able to relate to that. If you can't relate to it, I don't find it funny because I don't relate to it. So I try to be relatable. I try to be honest. And the most jokes come from honesty. Like comedians are very honest. And yeah, I go a little bit everywhere. I do politics, sex, religion. I touch it all. Relationships. I touch it all. Like I feel like a real.
So do you stay in the magazines and the newspapers and stay in the gossip media on the net and things like that?
Yeah, like social media, like Facebook and Instagram. That's gonna give you all that. Like you scroll down your news feed. That's better than CNN sometimes. You're gonna see what's going on. So that's where I get most of my news from. To be honest, is social media. Like not like the fake news. We can get real news and fake news. So you got to be able to decipher what's real and what's fake.
So you say you started with skits?
I started really what I started. This is how I kind of started. I started just making little funny videos on Instagram. And I was just making little videos. And my cousin, he was already involved with the stand-up and stuff. He said, I guess he saw my potential. Like, hey, cuz, man, you funny, bro. I guess he saw so many videos on Instagram. Like, bro, you should do stand-up. I'm like, I can do stand-up. I thought about it, and I saw him post a video of him doing stand-up. I'm like, man, I can do that. Like, come on. Like, I can do that. Like, that's I think I can do that. And it kind of went from there. I went to the Grog Shop, and ever since then, I got my first laugh. I had everybody laughing. And like I said, Lil Duval said this quote on the interview. He asked him, if you're not good at something the first time, what you do? He said, quit, because it ain't for you. So when I did stand up and I was good for the first time, I know I can do it.
Wow, how real is that? Hold on, I want y'all to fathom that. To not have done stand up before, got inspired, seen it, went to an open mic. Hold on, that takes a lot of guts to get up on an open mic in front of people and perform comedy. See, rap and singing, that's kind of different because, you can make up stuff. You can sing about and rap about somebody else's life and still come off like it's yours. But with comedy, you can't come off like nobody but yourself. Well, let me ask you a question. You're in a movie right now. Life lessons. Now, are your comedic talents put to use in the movie or no?
Of course, my comedic talents are put to use in the movie. When you go see this movie, Life Lessons, it will be August 3rd. The premiere will be at Tower City Cinemas. I believe it'll be like $13 to get in. I think you can get your tickets online for like $11. So it'll be August 3rd around 3:30, 4 o'clock at Tower City Cinemas will be the premiere. But yeah, of course I was using all of my comedic talents. The director let me do a little bit of improv also.
Now, hold on. That tells a lot about a comedian's skill level. If a director have you in a movie and allows you to improvise, that means they trust you a whole lot to be funny.
Right.
So that tells you a lot right there. First of all, what part do you play in the movie and how did it come about you being in the movie?
Okay, the part I play in the movie is called Detective Tubbs. I play Detective Tubbs. I play like
A police?
Yeah, I play an officer. You know, I'm
Mr. Officer,
I
Mr.
do not
Officer.
listen. Like Ice-T said, I do not support the officers of the police. I am an actor. That was an acting role. I do not support the police. I am not for the police. I ain't telling. I don't know nothing. I don't see nothing. Okay. You can rob me right now, take everything but my keys, and I don't tell nothing. But you try to take my keys, it's gonna be some trouble.
So you said, how did the role come about?
The role came about. Actually, Smooth Gotti. I think you ever heard of Smooth Gotti? He's actually married to my aunt, and he's like kind of like I would want to call maybe executive producer of the movie. So he's kind of like a producer of the movie. So he already know I do the stand up. He do a skits. He already know I'm funny. So he figured I was perfect for the role.
So he approached you with it.
Yeah, he approached me.
So you ain't had to lean on family like, man, you shooting a movie. You know
he came to me. He came to me like, bro, I got this movie.
Oh,
I got this movie.
Oh,
and all you already know.
Now they're promoting that. They're promoting that movie pretty big, man. It's looked like it's gonna be from the previews that I've seen. It's gonna be a great movie, and it's huge.
Man, this movie, we got commercials on BT. We got commercials on Lifetime. Probably seen the commercials. You've probably seen the commercials for real. Like, not even trying to be funny. Like, I've probably seen the commercials.
How does it feel, man? It's a pretty nice, sizable role.
Man,
is it a nice, sizable role?
It's a pretty good role. I'm in the trailer and everything, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, I'm on BT on the commercial. You know how that make you feel? Somebody coming from nothing in the hood.
So how did your family, what did your family have to say when they seen those commercials on TV?
Man, like all my family members, everybody, they always tell me how proud they is of me, because I was kind of like, growing up, I was kind of like a problem child, you feel me? I was never really told, like, I'm proud of you, I'm glad to see what you're doing. So like every time like they talk to me, it was always congratulations. It's always, I'm proud of you, keep doing what you're doing. And that really boosts your confidence as a man, like your family proud of you and stuff like that, make you want to keep going, keep pushing harder, go farther, you feel me?
Well, it seems like it's a momentum thing. You're doing these shows, you're making the rounds, you're taking on these roles. It's like your career is on an arc trajectory, man. You feel that way?
Right. Yeah, man. I feel like it's on a momentum. That's why I came to the Player T show.
Thank you.
Me?
Appreciate
to keep it going. Like I got this little bit of momentum. People mess with me. People see me in the streets. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, I got to keep it going. I got to go on the Player T show. I got to do this. I got to do that. So I'm doing whatever in my power to keep it going.
Now, your role in Life Lessons, like you said, is a law enforcement role. So, you know, did you draw from any experience with law enforcement to pull through in your character and bringing out your character, or you played by ear, or how did that go?
I wouldn't say I did too much investigating law enforcement like that. It was kind of like,
no, you know how you pay attention. You might be out in the field, you know, and you see police doing their daily job. Like, how did it go?
I took a little bit of from First 48. It's a little.
I knew something. Yeah.
It's a little interview scene. So on the comedian side, I took a little bit from the interrogation room, and like on their mannerism, like their aggression and stuff like that. Little things like that, you know. Yeah.
Now, what do you think about the movie thus far? You know, that you're privy to. You know, you haven't seen the whole thing until the premiere.
Right.
But what do you think about it so far?
What I pretty much think about it, man, I feel like it's gonna be one of the best independent films to come out of the city of Cleveland. And I'm not just saying that, man, because we got so many upcoming comedians, upcoming actresses, upcoming rappers, upcoming models. It's like the Harlem Nights of Cleveland. To be real, which was Harlem Nights of Cleveland.
Did you ever visit the set when it wasn't your shoot, when they wasn't shooting your scenes?
Yeah, I went a couple of times to look at like little scenes when it went on my shoot, you know, just check out the vibe and whatever. It looked good, man. It looked good, like the quality of it. You see so many, I'm gonna call this a hood movie. Even though it's an independent black film, but in the movie game, we call this a hood movie. The quality of it. Like you see so many independent black films and the quality ain't really good. It's shaky. Editing is not really that good, but the quality and the editing in this movie looks like
what?
A1. Well, A1.
So that lift your spirits up. It's like to be your first project, because everybody be like, well, my first one, so they don't hold their first go around to a high standard.
Right.
But for your first go around in film, It
Right.
feel like a major
And man, look,
motion
we
picture.
at Tower City Cinemas, bro.
Oh,
It's a whole premiere.
oh,
You gotta come there suited and booted.
oh.
You already know I'm be
Hold on,
there
hold on.
with
It's
something
real.
fly, with
It's
something
real.
fly on
Don't
my
show
arm,
up,
Jack.
don't show up in no diaper, man. You know
Oh
what I
man,
mean?
no man, I'm not old
Your
boy.
big ass in a diaper, man. They gotta get
Oh
it, man.
no, playing T, man. Don't do me. I would show up something like that. You feel me?
I
Don't
get
do
it.
me playing T. Don't do me playing T.
That's right.
So
That's
we
right.
can have a beard war right now, Jack. And you don't want to do that.
No,
No.
I
It's
ain't-
real out here. So yeah, man. I don't be doing shit. I be scrolling on Facebook and shit. And why these females be on Facebook just crying for attention? Just crying for attention. Like, we cannot save you through this app, lady. Listen, bro, listen. This one female, right? She had scars on her face, black eye, scratches on her face, like she got beat up. This is what the caption said. He just beat me up because I caught him cheating. You know my dumb ass comment. Contact the authorities. Like, what the fuck is we supposed to do? This is Facebook. We ain't about to do something but screenshot that shit and turn you into a meme. That's all we about to do. Like, this is not the domestic violence hotline. Like, go call 911. Like, the same time it took you to post that picture, you could have called for help. You could at least call and hung up. They always call back when you do that. And if you don't answer, they said the car, bitch. That's your that's your out right there. All you gonna do is turn him in jail and belly him out. Oh, my family don't see this joke, but whatever. It's real. My mama married a broke fake Muslim. Broke fake Muslim, bro. Man, look. How he a Muslim, but you be cooking bacon in the other room? How was he a Muslim and you cook bacon in the other room? And my mama not a Muslim. If she was a Muslim, she'd be a Muslim too, right? Man, I ain't never seen this dude go to Ramadan. I ain't never seen this dude pray. He's an alcoholic. So, like, how are you a Muslim? And I saw this nigga about to eat some sausage pieces one time, right? I saw him eat some sausage pieces. And he hurried up and put that shit back. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I saw you about to eat that sausage pieces. Nigga. Like, he went to the hospital one time, and he brought back home hospital food. Do you know how poor you got to be to bring back home hospital food? What is that called? Below the poverty line? Like, I don't understand. What did you do? Like, you act like you was in the county jail and sneak one underneath your sandwich, underneath your bed every day? Like, you order two of them, put one underneath the mattress? Like, you in the county? But I don't know what this dude was doing, man. Right. He brought home turkey sandwiches, like 6 of them shits, crackers, Lorna Doone cookies, diet ginger ale, 4 ounces, a 6-ounce can of diet ginger ale. I was like, oh, man. Oh, man. So, yeah, though. And listen, though. He told me, I'm sorry, you shouldn't have told me this. I'm a comedian. I'm going to share it. He told me he got slapped with a loaded 38 on him. Nigga slapped him with the pistol on him. Isn't the purpose of carrying a loaded firearm is if a nigga decide to slap the shit out of you? I thought that was the whole purpose of carrying the pistol. Listen, a nigga slapped me with a loaded 38 on me. This is the next time you can hear my voice. You have a collect call from Banks, a inmate in the Cuyahoga County Jail. Like, that's the next time you hear my voice. Somebody slap me with a loaded pistol on me. I'm going to jail. I might give him a leg shot. I might spare him, give him a leg shot, but I'm still going to jail. You feel me? Then he talking about, if I go to jail, this is his voice. If I go to jail, who's going to take care of your mother? Me, nigga, you not taking care of her now. Nigga, you got to stick home turkey sandwiches from Cleveland to Clinic, nigga. The fuck? You not doing it now. So, yeah, though, man. I know y'all heard Backpage shut down. Most of y'all don't give a fuck. But that shit hurt my feelings, though. Like, how you gonna shut down my favorite website in the whole wide world, though? Like if they shut down Instagram and Facebook, if they shut down YouTube right now playing T, you would be pissed. If they shut down YouTube, same way I feel about Backpage. Then my best friend like, bro, why you mad, bro? They got POF, they got tag. I'm like, nigga, them POF hoes is amateurs, them Backpage hoes are professionals, nigga. It ain't no comparison, nigga. And then ever since Backpage, right, then since Backpage shut down, these regular Bad built. When I say bad built, these bitches ain't got no built. They built like a sack of laundry, like a motherfucking ping pong paddle built that. How you built like a ping pong paddle, bitch? But yeah, these hoes be built like these hoes be built like half gallons of chocolate milk and shit, thinking they about to charge nigga $3.50 for a nut. Bitch told me $3.50. I feel like Soulja Boy. $3.50? $3.50? Bitch, I'm not paying for a note or a card note, bitch. Talk about $3.50 a nut. Bitch, your rent must be due. Knowing you a fucking nigga for $40 in a loud blunt, bitch. So yeah, though. So I know niggas be like, why this nigga always talking about buying pussy? I mean, I get pussy when I don't buy it. But it seems like every time a nigga gets some pussy, he don't buy it, a nigga end up eating pussy for like 15 to 30 minutes. And it's like, damn, bitch, you be down to eating pussy. Okay, can I stick it in now? No. Okay, good now. Nah, eat it some more. Like, damn, bitch. So yeah, bitch, when I pay you to fuck, you think I'm paying you to fuck. No, bitch, I'm paying you not to eat your pussy, bitch. That shit is time consuming. My motherfucking jaws hurt, bitch. I know y'all heard about that R. Kelly shit, man. That surviving R. Kelly. Man, them hoes ain't survived shit. I know y'all heard of Ariel Castro. We from Cleveland. After he so well, survive that, bitch. And you should survive some shit, bitch. Talking about R. Kelly that kidnapped you, bitch. How he kidnap you when we know where you at?